I wake up before the sun. My alarm blares at 4:30 a.m. I hit snooze once, twice. Then I know it's time. No escaping this. I brush my teeth, grab a cup of coffee, the one thing that keeps my hands from trembling in the morning. I pull on my uniform, shirt stiff with starch, pants wore at the knees, and I stare at myself in the mirror. I try to smile, pretend I'm ready. The bus depot is cold. The lights hum. I clock in, swipe my badge, and head to my bus. It waits like a sleeping giant. Blue, long, empty except for a few lost wrappers from yesterday's passengers. I climb in, turn the key, and the engine rumbles. That sound? That's my signal to start another day I didn't ask for, but somehow need. The first route is quiet. Too quiet. The streets are empty. Just a few early risers. I check my mirrors obsessively. I adjust the seat again. Make sure the radio isn't too loud, but it has to be loud enough to drown out my thoughts. Because if I think too hard, I start to feel the weight of what I'm about to do. People start to appear. Sleepy faces press against glass. Some smile. Some glare. Some don't see me at all. They shove coins and bills into my hand, like I'm a vending machine. Keep the change, some say. Can't you go any faster? Others mutter. The bus is full now. Each stop adds more weight, more noise, more chaos. Kids get on with backpacks too big for them. They talk loudly about video games, crushes, or homework they forgot. I try to smile at them. They don't care. And maybe I don't either. There's always that one old lady who takes forever. She counts coins like she's performing surgery. Take your time, I want to say, but the schedule doesn't care about her arthritis. The city doesn't wait for anyone. By mid-morning, traffic begins. Cars swarm around me. Some drivers wave politely. Some cut me off. Some stare at me like I'm invisible. I've learned to breathe through it, to pretend I don't see the middle finger. Because losing my temper costs more than just my pride. There's a story behind every passenger. The man who naps near the back, hat pulled down, headphones on. The woman who cries quietly in her seat, gripping a grocery bag. The teenager texting nonstop, oblivious of the world. I've seen fights break out, heard arguments, confessions, even proposals, all while I steer this giant metal snake through the city. Lunch is a cup of instant noodles at a gas station parking lot. I sit alone in the driver's seat, peeling back the foil lid, inhaling the steam. Sometimes a co-worker drops by. We talk about nothing, mostly complaining. It's the only time the day slows down. 5 minutes of silence is a luxury. Afternoon hits like a wall. Children come home from school, their energy contagious and terrifying. I try to keep the bus calm. Parents are running late, yelling at kids, yelling at me. Some kids vomit. Some cry because they can't find their backpack. Some just stare at me with wide eyes, like I'm a magician or a monster. I have to make every stop perfectly. If I miss one, someone yells. If I stop too fast, someone yells. If I stop too slow, someone yells. It's a no-win game, and somehow I still love it. Evening brings a new kind of chaos. Workers coming home, exhausted, feet dragging. The bus smells like sweat, fast food, and old raincoats. I pretend not to notice. I focus on the road, the signals, the lights. The city feels alive in a cruel, tired way. Some days are worse. Flat tires, sudden engine trouble, or a sick passenger. I have to juggle everything at once. I am the bus, and the bus is me. When it breaks, I feel like I break. People don't see what we go through. They just see a vehicle, a service, a necessity. They don't see the mental gymnastics, the anxiety, the quiet courage it takes to drive hundreds of strangers safely every day. There are moments of dark humor, like the guy who tries to argue about the fare while the bus lurches over a pothole, or the pigeon that somehow got in and now flaps around my head, or the kid who sneezes on my uniform, then says, "Sorry, sir." I laugh quietly, but sometimes it's the only thing keeping me sane. I've had moments of panic. A cyclist appeared out of nowhere. A car ran a red light. I slammed the brakes, and my heart nearly exploded. Passengers screamed. I didn't even cry. not in front of them. I kept driving, kept pretending I was calm. Later, my hand shook for hours. But there are quiet, beautiful moments, too, when the city glows under the streetlights, when a child waves at me and I wave back, when the sunset reflects in the windows, and for a second, everything feels okay. By night, I'm exhausted. My back aches. My feet ache. My head aches. I clock out, climb out of the bus, and breathe the cold night air. The depot is quiet again, like it was this morning. I clean the bus, check the engine, and prepare it for tomorrow. I want to go home, but I know sleep will only last a few hours before the alarm calls again. Some nights, I drive home in silence. The streets are empty. I watch the city lights blur past. I think about the people I carried today. Some had good days. Some didn't. Some never even looked at me. I think about my own life, too. The family I barely see. The meals I barely taste. The friends I rarely call. All sacrificed for a schedule, for a paycheck, for this job that people think is easy. Sometimes, I sit in my car before going inside, and I just stare at the ceiling. The day replays in my mind. The chaos, the humor, the fear, the humanity. I know I did my best. I know I got everyone home safely. And then I close my eyes. Tomorrow, I do it all again. Because this is what it means to drive a bus. To hold lives in your hands while people complain, ignore, or thank you without meaning it. To balance patience and speed, kindness and authority, humor and anger, all at the same time. It's exhausting. It's thankless. It's terrifying. It's beautiful in a strange, invisible way. I park my car. I turn off the lights. I breathe. I know sleep is short. But for now, I rest. Tomorrow, the alarm will ring. And I will rise again to steer the bus, to face the streets, to survive the ride. Because this is my life. And despite everything, I wouldn't give it up.